Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my Hobbit plot. So I'm going to continue my show around if my computer stops lagging, and I can see this is where the back door came from. A little path down here. We'll continue going round. There is one more house down here that I won't show the interior because it's pretty similar. And then you'll notice something on the way back up. As you can see, there's the rest of the plot. I will be getting to that. That's still what needs to be finished. So you come down here, there's another one. Just open the door, take a peek inside, quick look through. So the bathroom's over there, you've got a little parlour, kitchen, dining room. This one has 2 bedrooms. Big one and a small one. Yeah, it's all very similar, all quite repetitive, but all very good. You should come check it out. The warp for this is /warp gossip, and you come to the edge of the plot here instead of all the way over there where we started. So yeah, I've got lots to check out. Hopefully you didn't see too much then in that little brief second. So starting off here, and ooh, there's a break in the hedge, a path. Someone's walked here. You know, you can walk through the forest, follow this path, past all the bushes and stuff, and then you get to this area, and I still need to work on this, of the willow tree, and it's all, there's no grass around here. The biomes was different. You can see some of the leaf textures are like this, some of them are just normal birch, so again, need to fix all of that. Pain in the arse. But this is based off Old Man Willow, not in Lord of the Rings films, but in the books. He ensnares Sam and Pippin, is it? I think it's Sam and Pippin. And Merry, maybe. And then Tom Bombadil comes along and saves them. So yeah, this is the forest. Again, looking around, it's not brilliant. Could do with a lot of work, but when I came to doing this, I was very much just like, oh, I just want to get it over with. You know, it was just doing this forest probably took me a month and a half. It's horrible. Still not finished, still will be changing things. So let's go back down here and we'll continue along this path on the journey through my plot. So we've already seen 3 Hobbit holes now in that one hill. We come up here and we've got this small wall, not, you know, big, it's not defensive or anything like that, it's just a small, we've got a little bits broken up. These are meant to be player head chests, just like, you know, little pick up your mail sort of thing. This was the first Hobbit hole I made on this plot. Let's go have a look. Yeah, kitchen area. Spent loads of time on this one. Pantry and a cellar. Again, hidden lighting under this carpet. Bathroom. I love this bath. It's my favourite one. Alright, I had this dead space here. Storage closet. Sorry about my voice. This snaky bit of a window. This is a parlour room, locked by the fire. And up here we have 2 more bedrooms. So we've got 2 single beds, and in here the double bed. So this is a family Hobbit thing. This box was in an ocean biome, so you couldn't actually see the top texture there. The top texture was just the same as these side textures. Wow, I've got a lot to go and fix, and I don't really know if I can be bothered fixing it. So yeah, that's it for that Hobbit house, and we also have a small clothesline out here. Just again fitting with the hill. So I'll go over the farmhouse last. Quickly, we'll come round, and we have 1 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hobbit holes in this one hill. And my Hobbit holes are quite big, so you know, I think I've done well to fit it all in there. This one's a lot nicer, I think. You've also, you've got this. We can sit in here. You've got a beautiful, nice view of nothing out that window because nothing's been built yet. Well, again, it's the candles, but this time they're not on because fireplace is on. You don't need the candles. You don't need the light. Glowstone under the carpets. I love using that. Another variation on a bathroom. Small candle, just to add a little bit of light to this room because it was quite dark. This is a small closet. What else is to show? Bedroom. Again, this is the... now, you can just about make out... In fact, I'll destroy this block and show you how I did it. So, I've got glowstone down here. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is do this. Grab a stick. Then you're going to shift and left click on the bottom part of this bed. Shift and right click. It goes there. Then we'll go to the top. Shift and left click on the top. Shift and right click on the top. And that's how you place beds down like that when there's no gap there. I have also used this technique in my Nordic, I think it's the Let's Build a Nordic Part 3 Nordic Hamlet. Might be my small Nordic house tutorial, although I don't think it was that. But yeah, if you go check out my small Nordic Hamlet Let's Build, I use that hidden lighting on the bed there. Again, another kitchen, a few cellars, keeping stuff, pantries, cellars. So yeah, that's about it for these Hobbit holes. Like I said, I'm not going to go over them in great detail because they are quite similar. If you do want to see extra bits about them, let me know. Quick overview of this hill. You will notice that in the forest there's lots of white, yellow, red flowers, and down here it's just white and blue. That was deliberate. Don't have a name for the whole village yet, but this was going to be Blue Flower Hill. And you've got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, Blue Flower Hill. So that's the name of this sort of housing complex. Now then, the farm. As you can see, it's a 2-story building, so this is where I've tried to make my own version of Hobbits. This is where I've tried to expand on what was already there, and I think I've got away with it. I mean, it is quite tall for a Hobbit, but it kind of caused the roundness with it, and I think I've made it work. The interior of this one isn't that great. Oh dear, biome specific stuff. This is a cart design I came up with. Obviously this would be drawn by a horse. Got a stables back here. A horse that's not in the stables. Again, because this isn't on a plot world now, it's on a normal world, I've got creatures everywhere, so I need to keep butchering stuff every now and then. I've found a creeper in one of the Hobbit holes the other day. These are grain silos. No one's not sure what they are. It's just like a store for the grain. And you can come up here, and there's a little gate here, and there's a path all the way around through all the fields, but you cannot go far on here because either side there is invisible glass above all of these, just to stop the trees growing, because that would be a bit embarrassing, wouldn't it? As you can see, I've got these hedges again. Grain silo, exactly identical. I just mixed up the yellow carpet on the floor. I really like this as well, that it's a half block, so it doesn't actually let any light in. And on the outside of it, I have trapdoors, and the trapdoors on the outside were in biome specific, so you actually couldn't see through them. So it just looked like a little shutter, a little window. I really like that idea. Now, onto this house. This is probably going to be the second richest house on the plot. Oh dear, placing stuff, go away. This is going to be the second richest house on the plot, so it did have to be quite big, quite luxurious. This is very empty and plain and just unfinished in my eyes. Smallest bathroom out of all of them, surprisingly. We have this little study, parlour, smoke area, fireplace, huge fireplace. Worked well. And then off to the right, you have this little cabinet. Because I wanted this design on the floor, it meant that I couldn't have the glowstone because it just looked weird. So what I went for, put glowstone in a block of gold, and you don't notice it that much. It's just, oh, nice little cabinet there, it's got stuff in it behind it, blah blah blah. Kitchen, this was probably one of my favourite kitchens. Again, needs to be hanging meat, not fish. And this, don't know what this is, it's just when I found out I could do it, I thought that looks great, I want it. And now we have the pantries and cellars all merged together. So we've got pantry, follow through into a cellar, come through again to a wine cellar, come through, and then you're back into this hallway. So I like that as well. Dining room, again got this big fireplace design. I really like this shelving unit, just adding a trap door there. I'm using an item frame to add a bit of decoration in the back, and we've got the anvil and a leaf block to look like a planter or a flower inside. So we'll go upstairs. I know hobbits aren't meant to have stairs. Again, didn't really know what to do with this. I'm probably going to come back and improve it. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Same with the rest of the plot when I actually start the Let's Build. If you've got an idea or you're doing something that you don't like, comment, I'll read it, and then if I think you're right, I'll change it. If I think you're wrong, I'll just say thanks for the idea, but I'm going to go with how I'm doing it. And this is the main master bedroom upstairs. So I think that covers about everything in this show around. Oh, no it doesn't. Almost everything. One final thing. So we have Farmer Maggot's farmhouse. We've got the shortcut to mushrooms area. We have Frodo and Gandalf meeting in the forest. And next we have Old Man Willow as well. Next we have this. And I tried so hard to make this not look like a church. And you might not have noticed it so far because I did deliberately put this big tree in the way. Same with this tree, was deliberately placed. And this one, not so deliberately. Really need to work on this tree. I've never liked this tree. But yeah, deliberately placed to block your line of sight so you can't quite make out what it is. And then once you get past the tree, you turn the corner and it's like, oh, what's this then? So let's go explore it. This is the Watermill from Hobbiton, and we'll give you a fly around of the exterior. And I was really happy with the way this turned out. It's quite tall. It's 3 stories. We have this little tower and the entrance, the water wheel and everything. And I was really happy with the way this turned out. And the interior of the plot is fully functional. Now I spent about an hour on this. This door is just a store. This is a stairway to the top of the tower, so just fill in the space where I can. Yeah, the interior I actually googled for about 20 minutes trying to find different mechanisms and drawings of water wheels and how like the inner workings work, and then I copied one exactly. So we have a hopper here that drops the grain into here, and this is all automated, goes up and down, grinds the wheat. This collects wheat, brings it up, drops it up on the top, comes back down, just goes round in a big circle. This is where you would put the wheat in, and it goes down into a box which joins into this. It's very confusing, and especially in the way I'm going through. We come down here, as you can see this is the main water wheel here turning, and that turns this chain. If I turn this chain, it turns this log. If I turn that log, it turns this with the cauldrons on, which is what makes it go up and down, bringing the grain. And this is the little box where the grain comes in down here. So we'll fly up, grain comes up into another box here, gets sorted into there, and I'm stuck. You have this small ladder so you can sort of get up there, and that's where the hopper is. The grain goes down. So it all works. That's something I like to see. When someone builds a windmill and the interior is empty, or it's just got like a couple of crates or something, that's laziness in my eyes. I mean, you need to be able to actually see how something works. Just quick and going round. Trapdoor here for the crate that's coming up. So yeah, that's my watermill design. Very dark in here, but well, it's a Sunday. No one works on Sundays except for me. Fucking retail. Anyway, so that is my Hobbit plot. God, it takes me a while to fly. So the next episode you see on this Hobbit plot, I will be building everything on camera. What we need to go through next is this hill will be one large pub. These 2 red blocks of wool and that log down there are going to be 3 separate entrances. This is based off of Brandy Hall, the home of Merry from Lord of the Rings. And then we have a big house up there, which is going to be inspired by Bag End, Bagshot Row inspired sort of houses, more houses. I think this section is going to have a huge tree, possibly one from my large tree tutorial. I'm doing a tree tutorial series on my channel. This will be like a party field, and then we're just going to have a market area, and then maybe 1 or 2 freestanding houses or something like that. Not quite sure what to do with this section of the field, but definitely small market area, party field sort of thing. So, and a lot more houses. As you can see, the terrain's very rough. That's because I built the whole thing and then went over and fine-tuned it like I have over in this plot. So yeah, I think this video has been quite long. Not too sure. But quick look, get it up, 17 minutes, wow. So this one's been a lot longer than I'm used to, so I'm definitely going to end it here. Thanks for watching to the end if you have. You've got a lot of patience. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what stuff you want to see on this plot and I will build it. And I'll see you guys next time.